Hi, I'm Billy, one of the Fujiguys, here to show you the unboxing of the FinePix HS30EXR camera from Fujifilm. It uses an EXR CMOS sensor. It offers 30 times zoom with an articulating or fold-out 3-inch LCD screen and a 16 megapixel sensor. This is the HS30, but there's also other model variations as well, like the HS33, which is the same camera. This one uses a lithium-ion battery. It includes lens hood as well as offers raw capabilities. There's also a model called the HS25, and it uses AA batteries for customers who would prefer that instead. And I will point out some differences. This is an unboxing that can be used for both cameras. Again, the HS25 uses AA, so you can get AA's included. HS30 uses lithium, so you can get a lithium battery and an actual charger as well. In addition, the HS30 will include a lens hood inside the camera, where the HS25 does not include that, okay? But it's optional that you can purchase. So let's take a quick look at the HS30 unboxing. What you're going to see, of course, is some information on the actual charger itself, as well as the strap and information for warranty. There's a software CD that's on the camera. The software CD will give you the full owner's manual. This is actually just a basic manual that's printed out for you. You also have the strap, shoulder strap that goes onto the camera. So as I remove that there and take a look at the actual camera itself, there we go. Brand new camera. I apologize for the sound here. I'm going to put the bag away for now. That is basically the HS30 camera with a manual 30 times zoom lens. It uses the latest EXR sensor technology from Fuji. Looks really good. Very nice looking. Fully rubberized all around. Has a nice grip fill and size weight to it, of course. Let's take a look and see what else is included. As earlier I mentioned, because it's an HS30, it does come with a lithium-ion battery. This one uses, of course, the new MPW126 battery, the same battery that's used on the X Pro 1 as well. And so saying that, of course, there should be a charger somewhere in here. And I guess I'll get to it when I find it. This is the USB cable that's included with the camera. And the USB cable obviously is used to download images from the camera to the computer via the USB port here. There's a little cover plug. You have, of course, a mini HDMI, the USB that plugs like that. And you also have an audio-video port as well if you want to connect a standard video cable to it. This is the lens cap that's included with the camera. And you clip the lens cap like that. It's pressured, so you hold it down and it stays in place. It's not going to fall out. There's a little cap that you can actually use, and you use a string that's inside the bag here so that you can string that to the side here. So when you remove the cap, it's not going to fall down. You also have the lens hood, like I mentioned. The HS25 models, or similar to that uses AA's, do not include the lens hood. The lens hood is affixed to the camera by matching that little guide there, and I guess clipping it in place, and that protects it from some of the flares when you shoot in bright sunlight. In addition, you can also reverse that as well, so that if you want to have it more compact, again, just follow the guides somewhere here, and I guess it should snap into place if I do it properly. There we go. So that's how you get the hood onto the camera. It reverses that way. I'm just going to take it off for demonstration. You got the pop-up flash right there. Okay, let's look and see what else is included. So I mentioned earlier about the audio-video cable port on the camera. So it does include an audio-video cable so that you can connect it and play back your images on a TV set. The HDMI cable is optional if you want to play back, in full HD as well as playback videos. But with this port, what you can actually do is connect it to a TV and see a live view through the camera. The HDMI port is not going to allow you to do that. Okay, so that's that cable. You also have a few things. So I'm going to take the whole box out and just going to put it aside. And I now have access to my battery charger. Now, like I said, the batteries are not charged from the factory. They do have a slight charge, but not fully charged. You recommend at least 4.5 hours. You just want to insert it into there. And depending on the country that you purchase a camera from, you will have the appropriate adapters. And of course, this is a North American model, so you have the standard prongs here versus the ones found in Europe or in other countries. Again, you just plug it to that, and of course, you go away and charge. It's dual voltage, so you don't have to worry about the voltage issue, just the prong connectors, okay? So buying this camera, of course, it records full HD video and has very fast shooting. This particular model, the HS30, offers RAW. So in saying so, when you buy your optional memory card, please buy at least a Class 6 rated card or higher, and buy from a reputable company like SanDisk or Alexa. Saying that as well, you know, when it comes to capacity, because this camera shoots RAW, it has HD video, at least an 8 gig card. I probably recommend a 16K Class 6 card as a minimal for this camera in particular. I'm just going to insert the memory card on the side right here. You can only go one way, so if it don't fit, right, you know the saying, put it the opposite direction and it should go in place. And if I look at the battery compartment, as you can see here, it's a square piece. If it's the AA models like the HS25, there'll be actually 4 rounded ports to put the AA batteries in. I'm just going to insert the batteries like that, clip it in place, and I can turn the camera on by switching it on that direction. If it's the first time I'm doing this, I have the option for the menu, the date, as well. If I accidentally go too fast, I can go back into the menu, go into the setup, and change the date from there. So don't worry about if you accidentally push that too quickly. Okay, I'm going to show you how to quickly take a picture with this camera. Of course, zooming is simple. It's a manual zoom. That's a great benefit about this camera. This is not a DSLR. You can't interchange the lens. It's fixed onto the camera, and there's a purpose for that, of course, is that it makes the camera a lot more compact and, you know, more protection from dust even getting into the sensor itself. Okay, you have the zoom. You got the manual focus ring right here. It gives you the 35mm equivalent focal length. In this particular camera, you got 24 to 720. Okay. To take a photo, of course, the shutter button's right there. You push halfway down to pre-focus, all the way down to take the picture. You can also push all the way down as well, and it will take the picture, but sometimes it takes longer to react. So I'd rather push halfway down. And this camera, because it's EXR, has a very fast, you know, shutter lag time, reduced shutter lag time. To record HD video, you push the record button. It records instantly. It doesn't matter what mode you're in. I can take photos during the video without any interruption. This is a great feature. You can stop the recording by pushing the recording button again. It gives you 29 minutes of video on one single clip. But it's going to be a very large file, so you want to have a high capacity card to do that. And you can take multiple clips, of course, but it maxes out at 29 minutes. To playback images, you push the playback button. You can actually push the directional pad left and right to go through the different options here. If it's a video, it's going to tell you it's a video. In this instance, you can push down, and the video it's going to play back. It records, of course, stereo sound. There's a built-in microphone and a built-in speaker, so you can actually hear that. Okay, if you want to delete that video, you can push up, and then you can select that particular frame, push OK, OK again, and it deletes it. If you want to delete it all, you can go into the menu and go select erase and select all frames, and now you wiped up all the images. If you want to go back to taking more pictures, tap the shutter button halfway down, and you're ready to take pictures again. And it's quite a fast camera. So that's just a quick unboxing and a quick getting started video on the HS30. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fujiguys video, as well as follow me on Twitter at Fujiguys. Until then, thank you for watching my videos. I'm Billy, one of the Fujiguys.